Hello everybody, I'm Roman Rodrigues and we're doing additional mathematics chapter 23, which is all about vectors, and we started with the first exercise and the topic on basic concepts of vectors. I'm doing the last question of the first exercise 23.1 on page 516. So we have OABCDE is a regular hexagon with OA equals to A and OB equals to B. So I'll just draw the hexagon for you. Hexagon is a figure bounded by 6 sides. Okay, and regular hexagon means all sides are equal. Okay, so we have O, A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, and OA is equals to A. This vector OA is equals to A, and OB. Just draw this OB. This is OB, and this vector is equals to B. Okay, this is B. So, given that P is on BC, on this BC we have a point P. So you have such that BP is equals to lambda BC. They've given us a condition that BP is equals to lambda, which is a Greek letter, BC. Express OP, this is OP, O joining into P, there you are. OP in terms of A, B and lambda. Okay, so we have to find OP. OP is equals to how much in terms of A, B and lambda. Now, let's consider this triangle that we have over here. So, in triangle OBP triangle or PBO triangle, we have OB plus BP equals to OB plus BP is equals to OP. Okay, this is according to the additive property using the law of triangle for vectors. Okay, now OP is what you need to find. We have got BP equals to lambda BC, as you can see over here. So I'm replacing this value of BP by lambda BC equals to OP. Now, what is BC? BC we have here, and what if I join O to C? If I join OC and I consider this whole triangle now, I'm considering this whole triangle, that is triangle OBC. In triangle OBC, we have OB plus BC equals to OC. Okay, there you are. Now, if you look at this OC and AB, they are parallel, and OC is twice of AB. Okay, this is a regular hexagon, so I can say OC is 2 times AB, right? And I'll find the value of OC from here and then substitute it in this equation. Okay? So what if I have OC equals to, now what is AB equals to? I know, like if you look into this triangle over here, let me just make it crisscross over here. So we have OA plus AB equals to OB. OA plus AB equals to OB. Or I can say AB is equals to OB minus OA. Okay? And you know that OB is equals to B and OA is equals to A. So AB will now be equals to B minus A. So if I substitute the value of AB in this equation over here, 2, I'll get B minus A. Right? So OC is equals to 2 times B minus A. Now I can write this, the value of OC in this equation. So I'll get OB, is equals to B. There you are. Plus BC is equals to, and what is OC? OC is equals to 2 times B minus A. 2 times B minus A. Now, remember this equation, we have to find OP. We have to find OP. So from this equation, we know that OP is equals to OB plus lambda BC. We need to find OP in terms of A, B and lambda. So OB we know is equals to B, is given to us. OB is equals to B plus lambda BC. We can find the value for BC from here. BC is equals to 2B minus 2A. You shift B over here, minus B. So BC will be equals to 2B minus B would give you B minus 2A. Now this value of BC, I am substituting it in this equation. So I'll get lambda B minus 2A, or OP is equals to B plus lambda B plus and minus minus 2A. I'm taking B common. OP is equals to, if I take B common, I'll get 1 plus lambda minus 2A. I can leave the answer till here, or I can write it as minus 2A plus B 1 plus lambda, whatever. Okay, this or this. So we have just found the value of OP in terms of A, B and lambda. I hope it's clear to you all. With this we complete this exercise 23.1 and hope to see you in the next exercise 23.2. Thank you, take care.